This video was made to review and critique the material in it and is not intended to be a substitute for the original work. I do not own the material or any part of the series in this video. Please support Studio MAPPA and Wit Studio by watching the full episode and show on Crunchyroll, Amazon, Hulu, Netflix or any other platform that legally streams it. Links to the official sites are available in the description box below. This video is intended to fall under the general guidelines of fair use and is edited as to not compete with the original work. As an aspiring writer and artist, my goal is to comment, review, critique and learn from the work. Thank you for understanding. Welcome to Watcher, it's time for episode 2 of the 4th season of Attack on Titan. First of all, thank you for the support and for joining me on this adventure. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoy the content. I truly appreciate that. The first episode of the season was quite fast paced. A lot happened. A freaking war actually ended. I enjoy how they did that. But I'm gonna be honest, it was hard to keep up with everything that happened. Many new characters and names. A lot to get used to. So, the Marleyans won the war. This means that their focus will go back to retrieving the founding Titan. Operation Paradis is back on, more or less. The characters of Colt and Falco look very similar to Reiner. I wouldn't be surprised if they were related somehow. I can see that being the case. I have a feeling that the beginning of the season is trying to establish a bond between us the viewers and the Marleyan side. It's as if they want us to build up compassion for the enemy, as our gang from Paradis is about to go crazy on them. This is heading towards the question, who is actually bad in this situation? And I can relate to the Eldians who fight on the side of the Marleyans. Being used to fight against your own people isn't new. I know all about it, or rather, half of my family does. But if I had to predict the next couple of episodes, I'd say that we'll continue to get to know these new characters, build up compassion for them, and later on feel bad when the actual war starts between Paradis and the Marley side. Things are about to escalate, and I'm here for it. Remember Eren? He has a lot of hatred in his heart, and I can't really blame him for it. Everything is just a nasty mess. Also, lastly, the fact that Falco thought he was flying around and fighting titans probably has something to do with the coordinate. Alright, time to check out the next episode. Wow. Is that so? That is very interesting. So they have been relying on the Titans all this time, while the rest of humanity has been evolving. Zeke the Wonder Boy. He really wants that Titan, the founding Titan. I'm surprised that he has a voice in this room. I assume everyone else is a true Marleyan, while he is an Eldian. So, a bit of propaganda. This reminds me of a certain period in time, which you all probably are familiar with. What? Why? Zeke wants to go back. He really despises his father. So, here is the opening song. What are your thoughts on it? Do you like it? How does it keep up with the previous ones? I don't know. I feel like this one will grow on you. It certainly feels very different from the previous ones. Even the visuals. More colors. Truly feels like a different show. Probably because a different studio has taken over the show. So they want to put their own spin on things. At least visually. Midnight Train. Yeah, that was surprising. Your royal blood? Man, you're quite mistaken about that. Zeke is such an interesting character. Ooh, what has been going on over there? I really want to see Eren again. And everyone else. More than their titans. Oh, he's still traumatized by Levi. And they know about Mikasa. The Ackermans. Oh, so that is Galliard. He looks cool. What do you mean by that? Oh, his brother. Pieck. What? Man, there is so much going on in this season. Just 2 episodes. Not even. 1.5. Well, they might get rid of all of you then. These people are under so much pressure. Well, she seems to respect him a lot. All of them probably do. Saying Mr. Brown. Well, so they probably aren't related then. Oh, he sees himself in them. That's quite sad. Who is observing them? Who was that? And the trains, someone used history. Took inspiration from history. I can appreciate that. At least we're having a little bit of fun. I like this kid. He has a brain. What are you doing, Reiner? They are using fear and using everyone's family as hostages. Yes? And why is that? Oh, I see. It's a difficult situation for all of them, protecting each other, however best they can. He probably does. He just can't say it. These Eldians hate the Paradisians, but if Eren saw this, man, he would go crazy. Emotional trauma. What the hell are you doing? Why would you do that? Yeah, I think that kid might be my favorite so far. I just like how compassionate he is, and that he actually thinks about this, about how problematic everything is. Oh really, is that what you think? So much brainwashing has been going on here. The Marleyans really knew what they did. He's speaking about Sasha. Man, what a sin. He's roasting everyone. Why did that shock them so much? His description or descriptions might have humanized them though. Someone jumped, I think. Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. I don't know, I'm always thinking about how they can solve this, but it's difficult. It truly is. The Warhammer Titan. So now we have some powerful families even. Politics and stuff. I love this. The Tyburs. I need to remember their name. Are they listening in on the meeting? So that's where we're at. Still no Eren in sight. I suppose it's time to talk about the episode, and I hope you'll stay for it, because there is a lot to cover, I think. From a fast-paced and action-packed episode to a more calm and political one. I love that. This is my type of episode, where you have to think and pay attention to everything that is being said. So, Marley is pretty much losing its status as a superpower. The world is developing, while Marley is heavily relying upon the Titans. To keep other nations at bay, they now need to use a bit of propaganda. I just have to mention that I'm a big fan of how Hajime is using history as an inspiration for his work. I really appreciate that. Anyway, Gabi is still the favorite to inherit the armored titan, but it seems like Reiner would prefer if Falco got the power, mainly to protect Gabi from the inevitable darkness that awaits. The politics in this episode were great. I like how we got to know more about these new characters, about their personalities and their mindsets, but the MVP of this episode, or the character that really grew on me, has to be Falco. He is very aware of the situation, and it's very clear that he has a big heart. He might even be the key to solving all of this. I just feel like he needs a bit more confidence. Reiner was also super interesting. You can see that he's so conflicted about all of this, to the point of being exhausted. My favorite moment of this episode was probably when Reiner described his experience in Paradis. During the dinner, he roasted everyone, while also humanizing them in a sense. That was cleverly written. This was a strong episode, at least an 8 out of 10. When there is this much new information in an episode, it can be difficult to keep up, but personally, I love it. I'm gonna have to jump straight into the next one. But before that, what would be the best case scenario for the Eldians? Well, probably to unite and create a known country over at Paradis. Currently, that seems impossible though, for many reasons. Anyway guys, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, then please subscribe and leave a like. I would really appreciate that. Now take care and see you next time.